guys, welcome back to the channel. Orks again. Thank you for playing 40k again. I want to bring some fun stuff this time with Blood Angels.
Yep.
I have hammered painting my Blood Angels for the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Definitely.
I have Sanguinius left to paint. And that's it. That's it. And then of course they went and announced a load of new Space Marine stuff.
They did.
Which means I now need some new glass shelves cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am going to be bringing some new stuff that I've never put on the table before. We've got Impulsors, which have been out a while. I've never used them. Tycho never comes out, and it wouldn't be a battle against the Orks if Tycho wasn't here. The Land Raider Excelsior and the Rhino Primaris, which cannot transport Primaris Marines.
Silly.
It is, but they were named before Primaris Marines a thing. The Land Raider and the Rhino are of course Warhammer World exclusives, which we picked up. Was it 2? No, it was. Yeah, it was May last year because I got a speeding ticket on the way down to Warhammer World. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this because it's just going to be a fun game. I've even brought a Death Company Dreadnought.
Yep.
Because you never see them. You're going to try Goths as well.
I am. We've got there's the new
Gazgul. Gazgul.
So he's going to paint them, but so I'll give them a try. See what.
Gives Lucy a little bit of a try. Now Gazgul would have already been painted.
But you've been.
But Blood Angels.
Yeah. Why he's not getting annoyed with them? Get them finished.
I'm annoyed now. I literally spent the last 2 or 3 days with just a couple of bits left to do. Some banners, some jump packs, some weapons, and it's just been like, oh, am I done? Am I done? And then they announce all the new stuff.
Yeah.
So you know what? I've got a couple of weeks break, probably maybe 2 or 3 months, I reckon.
Yeah. Before
the new stuff comes out. So I am going to continue with the painting, and of course, whilst we can't film games with other people, and there's only me and Lucy, I am streaming to Twitch probably every other night at least.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a whole host of stuff painted. The 40k to paint pile is very small.
Oh.
It's amazingly small, and then Lucy's Orc pile is that big.
But I'll paint it
17 Death Guard Marines for me.
And he says for everyone you'll do a couple of Orcs.
I will, yeah. So I'm going to do stuff that she hasn't done, so like knobs. You can expect to see some knobs soon. I can't remember what else I'll put in the box. Another Shaman, because you're liking the wee boys at the minute.
Yeah. I will be painting the new buggy.
The Shock Jump Dragster, yeah. She picked up a Shock Jump Dragster from Justin at Battle Bunker. If you do need Warhammer hobby supplies during this time, get in touch with Battle Bunker. Justin has a massive stock, and he, hats off to him for keeping things going through all of this. And of course, pre-orders are now available, or will be very soon, for all the new AdMech stuff.
Yep.
I looked at the prices and I was like, me wallet.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are able to support the channel via Patreon, guys, please do so. Any funds received through Patreon go straight back into the channel. New models, the backdrops, extra scenery. Some of the new scenery, actually, which I'm going to be getting very soon, is the Gamemat.eu one, which of course do sponsor us as well. They do some fantastic terrain that would go very, very nice on this battle map that we're about to use. So the rocks and stuff that you see in this battle report are of course by Gamemat.eu, as well as the battle mat. But go and check them out, guys. Their terrain is fantastic. It really, really is. So yeah, please support us on Patreon if you're able to do so. Check us out on Twitch for hobby streams and occasional live stream games. And make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook. But without further ado,
let the battle begin.
Let the battle begin. Here we go, guys. This is my 1500 points of Blood Angels. I'm going fun and I'm breaking law all over the place. I am. So I'm running a battalion and a vanguard. And I've got several new models. Lots of new models, actually. So I've got the battalion. Heading up is Captain Erasmus Tycho. God rest his soul. He is most definitely departed from this world. He is my warlord. He has to be, because the other 2 HQs are not characters. That also means I have no relic.
No.
Good job he's got a fist and a combi melter.
You had to bring him more against Orks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So he is flanked by a squad of 5 tactical marines with a melter gun, the sergeant with a chainsword, 5 scouts with bolt guns, and complete and utter heresy, because these were not around when Tycho was around, 5 intercessors, the sergeant of which has a thunderhammer, and they're riding in one of the first of new models today, an impulsor with a missile launcher on top. The second HQ is the Primaris Rhino. Now, it is called a Primaris Rhino. It does not transport Primaris Marines, Lucy. That thing came first, right? So that is the other HQ. It has an orbital comms array and a twin plasma. And the HQ for the Vanguard is the Land Raider Excelsior. You probably haven't seen these models before. These are Warhammer World exclusive models and can only be picked up there. I have never played them in a game properly, so therefore they are out. So the Excelsior is the HQ choice for the Vanguard. He has a grav gun, he has a multi-melter, 2 twin las cannons and a storm bolter. And inside of them is some other new models, some Tartarus Terminators, all with dual lightning claws, and the sergeant has the grenade launcher. And for the elite choices, we've got a Death Company Dreadnought with a Magna Grapple, a melter gun, and twin blood talons. We've got 6 Death Company Intercessors, heresy of the ultimate kind, and one of them has a thunderhammer. Unsurprisingly, they're riding in another impulsor, but this one has a shield dome. Both of them are equipped, of course, with Iron Hail heavy stubbers. And then I forgot to mention, we've got 1 heavy support choice in the form of a Baal Predator with flamers. Just because Orks need torching, and you don't see Baal Predators because they suck. And here is Lucy's 1500 points of
Orks. There's a lot more models there than you.
Goths.
Oh yes, Goths.
For the first time you're running Goths, and this is in anticipation of me pinning up Gazgul.
It is.
So, do you know what you've got?
I have a Morkanard. He has the relic of sparkly bits, of course.
Yep.
Why wouldn't I tell that name? He has a ballistic skill of 4+.
Fantastic. He's got the custom force field on there as well.
Yep. The Death Dread.
Yep. 2 custom Mega Blasters and 2 Dread Claws, I think.
Yep.
And then the third heavy support choice is a battle wagon with a kill cannon, 4 big shooters, not heavy stubbers, and it's got the Death Roller, and it's got Grot Riggers, which means you can get hull points back.
Yep.
And that is Lucy's Spearhead, headed up, of course, by the Weird Knob.
Yay.
But who is actually a Warphead. Because Lucy loves to jump and loves Warpath.
I've spent a command point on Warphead. I've also spent one on Scarboys from a unit of 30 boys, so that now they plus strength of 5. Yes, the strength has gone up to 5 instead of 4.
Yep. And then she's got 10 boys with choppers, 10 boys with shooters. The Knob has a combi rocket and power claw. And that unit of boys, the Knob has a power claw as well. The other 2 HQs for the battalion is a big mech in Mega Armor with custom force field with a power claw and combi rocket. And the War Boss has a power claw and combi rocket and an attack squig.
And his Warlord trait is brutal but cunning, so reroll hits and +1 damage if he charges or is charged. And he's got his toilet. Because
oh yeah!
because, you know, when you need to go.
You need to go.
No, it's allowed.
Yeah. And then these guys are going to be used as knobs on warbikes this time instead of normal warbikers. So that's 1 extra wound and 1 extra attack each. We've also got a knob with Warbanner for that sweet +1 to hit. And then we've got a truck with a single big shooter and a wrecking ball. And that's it. That's it. So 2 command points spent before the game on Scarboys and Warphead, leaving Lucy with 7 remaining. Let's get deployed. Welcome back to the channel. It is 1500 points of fun angels versus the mighty War of Gazgul's Vanguard before he joins the fight against the Blood Angels. Today's mission is Vital Intelligence. So you roll a dice at the start of the battle round, and whichever number corresponds to the objective marker, that one is worth 2 points at the end of the battle round. Each other one is worth 1, unless we roll a 6, in which case all of them are worth 2 points at the end of the battle round. Now logically it makes sense to go second, because you score at the end of the battle round as opposed to the end of your turn. However, I'm a Blood Angel and I'm hungry for war. So I am going to go first.
Okay.
Unless Lucy wishes to seize.
I'll give it a try because it doesn't cost a command point.
Nope, it doesn't.
No.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, that would have been the 6.
Over to Blood Angels, turn 1. Right, so we've got to get it on camera, but objective 2 is the one worth 2 points at the end of the battle round. So of course I've parked the Bile Predator with the 3 flamers on it.
You have.
Charge me if you dare. That's 3d6 auto hits if you charge from within 9 inches.
I have faith in your approval.
We'll see.
Just kidding.
So the Land Raider and the Rhino have pushed forward. The Scouts have just moved forward a little bit. I've parked the Impulsor right on objective 1 in the centre. The Death Company Impulsor. I contemplated jumping the Death Company out because they've got auto bolt rifles. And I do have a stratagem that lets me auto hit you. But I figured I would wait until next turn. Get a little bit closer. So, at the end of the movement phase, at the start of the shooting phase, I am going to use my comms relay for my orbital bombardment from that thing. So I pick a point on the battlefield, and all units within D6 inches suffer D3 mortal wounds on a 4+. So I'm going to pick probably here. How far is that to the boys?
5 inches.
5, and how far is it to the bikes?
7.
Let's go here. So
hang on, no, it was 6.
Yeah, let's go here then, just so that I hit these 3.
Yep.
I could go here, but I need 5s to hit the characters instead of 4s. So D6 inches.
Nice.
6 inches, so it's still just them 3 units.
Yep.
So the boys on a 4+ will suffer D3 mortal wounds. 1 boy dies. The Morkanaut suffers 2 mortal wounds. And the truck, wow, suffers 2 mortal wounds. Land Raider Excelsior.
Yep, who is this shooting at?
Morkanaut. So 4 las cannons plus a multi-melter. Now I have ballistic skill 3+. I have power of the machine spirit, so I don't suffer the penalty to heavy weapons. I get +1 to hit because I'm within range of the Rhino, and I give myself reroll hit rolls of a 1.
That's a big mouthful.
Yes.
Right.
So 4 las cannons and a multi-melter.
Oh. So
they all hit. So the las cannons will need 3s, and the multi-melter will need a 4. So you'll have to do. In fact, they're all D6 damage, so just 4 saves at 5 up. Do you want to re-roll one of them?
He's took 2.
These are D6 damage each.
Yeah, go on. Please. Oh. Oh.
So that's 12, 13.
Sorry, I cut you off a bit earlier there. So yeah, 14. You already took 2. He's got 18 wounds.
He's got 2
so he's
left.
got 2 little wounds left. I think he's going to go bang bang.
You haven't got that much to deal with the Land Raider, right? So I'm not actually going to target him because this is supposed to be a fun game, right?
Okay.
It is. So the 2 plasma guns from him are going to shoot into this. I'm not overcharging because they have not updated the rules, so if I roll a 1, I'll kill myself.
Okay.
Brad, you'll get to re-roll the 1 because of the Land Raider. 5 bolt guns from the Scouts into the Bikers.
I can see.
So I do get 2 hits. The bikes are toughness 5. I don't wound. Right, so next up, both impulsors are firing at your war bikers. These don't have power of the machine spirit, so I'm hitting you on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 4, toughness 5, so 5s.
Ooh.
Okay. Storm bolters from the impulses still, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 3 saves. No AP, so on your 4. You take 1 wound.
Nice. And Orks turn 1. I don't know if we said earlier, but my unit, in the army overview, I said I had a unit of 30 boys. I haven't. I've got a unit of 20 and 10 and 10, and one of the 10s are shooters. The unit of 20 is in this big guy. The unit of 10 is in shooters are in here.
No, they're the boys.
Yes, the boys, sorry, and the shooters are over here. I don't know if we said that earlier, so I just thought I'd remind you. Right, movement. Everything has pushed forward. The battle wagon has gone its 12, and all the heroes have piled in behind. I'm not getting the boys out yet, because they can shoot from in there.
They can?
I was going to try and de-jump my Death Dread over to the ball, but I can't because it's not infantry. The bikes have gone forward there 15. I'm going to aim for him because I don't want him shooting at him. I know these will and blah blah blah, but you know, he moved a piddly amount of inches. Yeah. The shooters that were here, they've come around, jumped up there to try and shoot because they only moved 5, so I couldn't really get very much further. And that's about it. That is it. Psychic Fears. Warpath. Onto the battle wagon.
Because 7 attacks hitting on 2s is great.
Yep. So do I get the extra because there's 20
No,
boys?
because they're not within range.
Right.
So you don't get it, unfortunately.
So 7. No. Now I'm going to smite the
Black Impulsor, because that's the
one.
closest model.
Yeah.
You get it on a 9, so D3 mortal wounds. 2.
Right, so the boys with the shooters are gonna, right, the knob is gonna go with a rocket on the special thing, and the only 5 can see and reach, so they're gonna shoot at
The Rhino.
the Rhino, and I'm gonna do them first. So 5s. Two daggers.
Yep.
Strength.
4.
Yep.
Toughness
So
7, so
5s.
5s.
Ooh,
1 wound, 3 up.
Yay! Right, and the rocket.
Misses.
Yeah.
You see employing a stratagem.
I am more Daka for the Morganaut, so everything I get Daka on year 5. So I'm going to spirit tax. The 2 twin big shooters are going to go at the ball.
Rhino.
And everything else is going the Land Raider.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Just move over there. So this is the twin big shooters. 4+ because of the relic.
Wow, that's a lot of
Nice.
5s and 6s for Daka.
It is, isn't it? Oh, that was a 5.
Yeah. So you get an extra 6 attacks,
Yep.
and there's 6 there. No, there was a 4. You hit on 4s, remember?
There was, I didn't say that.
It's so good that, just making them hit on 4s instead.
Needing 5s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okie doke.
Oh,
Oh! 4 wounds!
good
Oof.
boy. Custom Mega Blaster, just 1 shot. 4s. No! 3d3 for the Custom Mega Zapper. Was that a 1 I've just rolled?
No, it was a 2.
3d3, 3, 4, 5. Right, 4s. Ah, mortal
Right,
wound.
well, but would you like to re-roll that hit roll with a command point?
Yes, I forget that.
There you go. So that's 1 command point you spent. You don't take the mortal wound,
So
but
that's 2, 1 Daka.
it's only 2 hits.
Yep. Strength 8.
I'm toughness 8, so you need 4s.
No.
1 wound,
1 wound. -3,
so
please.
5 up.
Ah, what would you have done? 4. How many wounds has he got?
14, 16.
Rocket launcher. You ready?
Yep. That's a hit.
Strength 8 again.
4s.
Oh. So close.
And that's it.
Yep, that's it for him.
So the truck and the boys inside killed a single scout. But next up is the battle wagon. Lucy wants a piece of the battle predator to try and kick me off that objective.
I do. He has 4 big shooters. Ducker. So 4 daggers.
Yep. Oof.
It's strength 5.
Toughness 7. 1 wound. Fine.
So the cannon, frag or shell?
No, you've got the kill cannon.
Yes, I do. Heavy D6.
Ooh. So it's heavy, so you would only hit on 6s now.
Yeah. What about that?
Even if you hadn't, you would have only gotten 1 hit.
Yeah. Well, that's him done.
She's got the guys inside, she's got all of them, and this still to go.
Okay, so a whole lot of nothing happened. I shot with all 20 boys at the bar, which they did reach, and I did a grand total of 0.
Yep.
So moving on quickly, the war boss and the big mech have both got the same rocket, so I'm just going to shoot them together.
Yep, I can see under here.
Yep.
1 hit.
Strength 8.
Toughness 7.
Yay! It's -2.
5 up. I fail it.
3 damage.
Okie doke.
And me knob, he fired his and got nothing. But next, last but not least, the Death Trade with his 2 custom Mega Blasters. Ooh,
Gets 1 hit.
Strength 8.
That's a wound.
-3.
6 up.
D6 damage, yeah. Woo!
Oh, that's 8 wounds on that guy now in total. That's not a lot left. Not a lot left at all. And that concludes... No, it doesn't. You've got 1 more unit, Lucy, which I totally forgot about. These guys.
Yep.
So, the Dakar guns into the Rhino. Lucy's got 2.5 guys here in her hand, so hitting on 5s.
I am.
6 hits, next 15 shots. Oh.
Dakar. Wow. What?
And then your 5s still hit.
They do, so I've gotten 2, 4, 6, 7 Dakars.
Yep. So these are the extra 7 shots. Do get you an extra 3 hits in total. 4, yep. So there you go.
Oh, that was a thingy. So that's... Oh, there.
Yep. Plus the extra 6. So here I've got 6 dice here.
Right, strength 5.
Yep, toughness 7s, 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only got dice wounded.
9?
Yep, please.
Oh.
-3. Oh.
I do take 2 more wounds.
Yep.
Drops me to only 3 wounds remaining now.
I think that's the end of me shooting.
That is indeed the end of shooting. It's now time for the mighty War. And charge phase.
Yep, so my bikes are going to charge into the Land Raider.
Hey!
I know.
An 8 will get you in, but I've got Overwatch.
You do.
They were the las cannons, by the way. That's 1 wound, it's -3, so you've got no save. And it's D6 damage.
Ooh.
2, which will kill him.
I love how it doesn't spill over.
And that's not on my shots though.
Sorry, I've just notched him.
I've got a multi-melter. Misses. I have a grav gun, which I've got no idea how many shots it is because I've never used one. 4 shots with a grav cannon. Get 1 hit. I can reroll 1s. Strength 5, your toughness 5. That's no wounds. So.
Up next, my battle wagon.
Yep.
I want to change the name to the roller. Is charging into your
Impulsor.
the black and red one.
That would still make it in.
But I can re-roll.
Yep, you can re-roll it anyway because it'll be, yeah, so 4 inches. So I've got 8 shots with my storm bolters. 1 hit. 5s, nothing. I've got 3 shots with my heavy stubber. 1 hit. Strength 4. That is a wound, and it's -1 because of the Devastator Doctrine.
5 up. Yay!
Okay, so he makes the charge.
And my truck's gonna go at the same guy.
Oh, with an 11.
I needed that for the Death Dread.
Well, you've got the Death Dread now.
Yeah.
12.
Whoa.
Just re-roll the 1.
Please.
No! Oh, man.
Overwatch.
I can't. My flame is a range 9.
That was unexpected.
Yep, and because I'm vehicles, I'm hitting you all back on 6s. I'm never going to interrupt at this point. So where would you like to start?
We'll have to go for that Death Dread.
The Death Dread. Death Dread with his death claws.
Yep, I get an extra attack with 2 because got 2. 3s. Re-roll on 1s. No.
No, you're not re-rolling 1s.
6s gets extra hits, sorry.
Yep. Strength?
Strength plus 4, so 5, 6, 7, 9.
I'm talking a 7. 2.
-2.
5 up.
Oh,
What's the damage?
2 damage.
2. Leaves me on 1 wound remaining.
Drat.
Wow.
So I should have re-rolled 1.
What's next?
We'll go with the Battle Wagon.
Yep. So I think 6 attacks because you didn't get Warpath off. Okay, the Battle Wagon is next.
The Roller, Death Bowler, hitting on 2s because I am a +3 to hit. 1.
All hit. 1 extra attack
I
because
don't
of
call it
Goths.
say Daka.
You call it Daka. No, the 2 hits.
Oh yes, sorry.
You call it Daka if you want to call it Daka.
Strength 9 because +1.
Yep.
What are you?
Toughness 7, so 3s. Oh.
That's a lot.
Yep.
It's -2.
Oh. Oh, a 4 invulnerable save though. I saved 2 of them. What was the damage?
2 each.
Oh, that's 8 damage. And I've already lost 2 wounds. 1 wound left on the Impulsor.
Truck's gotta do it. Hitting
Yep.
on 5s though.
3 attacks with the Wrecking Ball. Nothing!
Oh, re-roll.
Not a thing.
Command re-roll.
If you really want to.
I want to get rid of him. Oh, drat. Never mind.
And that leaves you on 2 command points.
Okay, my knobs on Warbite next. I've piled in, so I've tagged the Rhino so he can't shoot next turn.
Yep.
Because I'm kind like that. Anyway, the 3 bikes with a chopper are going to attack the land. Ooh, the land. 4 attacks each. Hitting on 3, 6. Ooh!
Oh, wow.
That's probably one of the best hits I've ever done.
So how many extra attacks
6
there?
attacks.
Oh. 6 extra attacks. Now the thing is with the choppers, they're not the best.
But weighted dice might take a couple off.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, oh.
No, you need to roll the 6 dice.
Oh gosh, yes, sorry.
So 3 misses.
Yeah, strength
5?
5, yes, user.
I'm toughness 8, so you still need 5s.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
6. 2 up armor save.
Ooh!
Oh, take 3 more wounds.
Power claws next from the
knob.
The knob. He gets 4 attacks.
3.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's do this.
So you -1 to hit.
4s.
So 2 hits. Strength.
It's times 2, 10.
1 wound. -3.
Yep.
5 up. D3.
Ah!
Just the 1. So still, that's another 4 wounds gone from the Land Raider.
I'll take that. Does he degenerate?
He does. Battle round 1 over. No morale checks to take. Lucy secures this one and this one for 2 points. I secure this one and the centre one for 2 points. And despite Lucy consolidating, she couldn't get within 3 of the centre of that objective.
He did fight back in the combat phase. He
Yeah.
done 1 wound on 1 bite.
with the Land Raider.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything else missed because everything else was hitting on 6s. Lucy, would you do the honours to find out which objective is worth 2 points this turn? Number 1. The centre one. Oh no. Blood Angels turn 2. Okay, so movement phase. The Predator has retreated to allow the Death Company Dreadnought to fight the Death Dread in hand-to-hand bloody combat. The Intercessors have leapt out. The Death Company Intercessors have leapt out. And the Rhino and the Land Raider have retreated. The Terminators got out of the Land Raider first, and they're going to hopefully take out those bikers and then start to push forward. The Scouts have remained where they are, so hopefully we can deal with a whole lot of shenanigans here. Now, I have swapped to Tactical Doctrine, which means any assault and rapid fire weapons gain an additional -1 AP at this point. So straight into my shooting phase. Okay, so the start of the shooting phase, I've employed Bolt Storm on these guys, which allows me to automatically hit the target.
Yeah. Who are you shooting at?
I don't know yet. I just have to use it at the start of the shooting phase. So what we are going to do, though, is try and crack this thing open. So I'm going to go everything from the Impulsor into this guy first. So the crack missile misses.
Can I just have the tail measure a second?
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but I live in hope.
What, that you're wholly within range?
Yeah, I knew it.
Stormbolters. 1 miss. Needing 5s. That is 2 at -1 on your battle wagon.
5 up.
2 wounds so far. Heavy Stubber. 2 hits. Doesn't wound. We've then got the next Impulsor over. This one will be hitting on 5s because of how damaged it is. 5s to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
No.
2 more. The Heavy Stubber would be 6s because I moved. Right, so
That was on me Boneberg, wasn't it?
yes.
I thought, well, just had a vision of you going for the truck.
Next up, though, is going to be the Intercessors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are going to rapid fire into your battle wagon. And I missed that one. That is an abysmal roll. These guys are clearly scared of greenskins. I need 5s to wound. That is 2 wounds at -2, Lucy.
Ooh, 6s. 1.
1 saved.
Just 1 damage?
Just 1 damage. Next up, we're going to have the Scouts rapid fire everything that they have into the battle wagon as well. Yes!
Nice.
The Scouts can fire better than the newer, fresher brothers of the Intercessors. They do get 1 wound at -1.
I see.
Oh, that didn't go according to plan.
Hey, 5 wounds isn't nothing to be snibbed at, but that was.
Well, considering it's mostly bolters, though, that's
Yeah.
not too shabby. But what I'm going to do now is now I will fire those Death Company Intercessors into your battle wagon. So all 24 shots hit.
Yep.
5s. 2.
3.
3 wounds at -1.
Oh. I'll take 2.
So 7 wounds dealt out of 16. That was not enough.
Ooh.
That was not enough. That is almost all of my shooting, apart from the Death Company Dreadnought is going to rapid fire with Stormbolt into your Death Dread.
Swing it.
I hit once. I don't wound. I've got a melter gun as well. I hit. I fail to wound. I am going to CP that, Lucy.
Okay.
Wow. Still fail. Okay. And that is all of my shooting.
Charge!
Charges. Absolutely charge in time. Death Company versus Death Dread. I
Nice.
definitely didn't mix up the death and the death there.
Sixers.
Nope. So, because I've got a Magna Grapple, I get +2 to my charge.
Unmodified ones, the weapon. So it's a mortal wound.
You take a mortal wound.
Yep.
How many wounds does he have total? 8?
8.
So he's took 1. Right. I've got a Magna Grapple, so I get +2 to my charge if I charge a vehicle.
Okay.
Blood Angels get +1 to charge.
So you can't fail it.
So I can't fail it. That gives me like a 12. There we go. Next up, these guys are going to charge your battle wagon. Here we go, straight into the battle wagon. 4 big shooters. 2 hits.
Dagger.
Just 2 hits.
Strength 5.
So 3s, that's 1. 3 up armor. Passed it.
Kill cannon, D6 shots with 4.
Nothing.
Nope.
Charge, I get +1. That becomes a 10, so they'll make that in.
Yep.
These guys are now going to charge him.
Big shooter. Come on. Ooh.
2 hits.
2 daggers. Nope.
They're toughness 4.
Strength 5.
3s, 1.
Yep.
3 up armor. Makes 8. Blood Angel charge. That no, that's Orks. So that becomes a 6, 7. Next up, the Terminators are going to charge these guys.
Ooh.
That's 6 attacks each. Okay, knobs on warbikes with their Dagger guns. 6s to hit. That's a fair few 6s, Lou.
4, 5.
So 5 extra shots. An extra hit.
I'm strength 5, so 3s.
So 4.
Yeah.
2 up. I take a single wound. Thankfully, Terminators have 2 wounds. Their charge distance, 7, comes an 8. Death Company first. So 5 guys without weapons get 20 attacks. That's 4 each.
Yeah.
2 base, 1 for shock assault, 1 for black rage. So hitting on 3s. Now I'm strength 4. That's toughness 7.
Yep.
So I'll wound you on 5s. But Blood Angels get +1, so I'm wounding you on 4s.
Nice.
That is that many saves. So 3, 6, 9. Do you want to roll them?
Yeah. Any AP?
Nope, not yet.
4+.
So you take 2 wounds.
Nice.
So that's 9 you've lost. And there is a guy hiding down here with a Thunder Hammer, Lucy.
Yep.
He gets 4 attacks as well, but a -1 to hit to 4s. Yes.
Nice.
He's strength 8, so I'd wound you on 3s. +1 for Blood Angels.
2s.
It's -3.
So nothing.
It's 3 damage each.
So why didn't you just do that one first?
Because I normally whiff with it.
Do I blow up? No.
No. 20 lads jumping out.
Yep. No. Oh no.
Oh! 4?
Oh, bye-bye, Waller.
Yep, so
I've got all my boys out.
the lads are out now, which I reckon they can take them Death Company. Next up is the Intercessors. I will swing with a Thunder Hammer just for you this time first, okay? So Sergeant has 3 attacks, +1 for shock assault. I hit once. That is a wound. It's -3, but you've got Ramshackle. You can reduce the damage to 1 if you roll a 6. No, so that's 3 damage. That means you've taken 5. And then I've got 4 Marines with 3 attacks apiece. I don't think these are going to kill this with 5 wounds. So, a few misses. What toughness is the truck?
6.
So I'd wound you on 5s, that becomes 4s because of Blood Angels. 2 wounds, no AP.
4+. Takes 1.
So you've lost 6 wounds total. Death Company versus Death Dread. 4 attacks base, +1 for Black Rage, +1 for Shock Assault.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting you on 3s with the Blood Talons, and I get to reroll because Blood Talons. There we go.
Nice.
I am strength 10 with these, which means I wound you on 3s, re-rolling, then apply the Blood Angels +1. So that one fails. They are -2, Lucy, and each one is 3 damage.
5 up.
6. You're alive?
I am.
Wow. You're alive on literally 1 wound because you took a mortal wound.
We go.
These guys are savage, actually. They're they're 165 points, right? And it's not even turn 3, because again, Blood Angels get an extra attack on turn 3. They're not buffed or anything, and they've got 21 attacks.
Yep, I'm not looking forward to this.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Land Raider. Two misses. Now, this is where it gets complicated again. So, Lightning Claws can re-roll failed wounds, not re-roll the wound roll. So I would wound you on 5s normally, re-rolling to 4s because of Blood Angels +1.
Okay.
So I'll have to take the 4s out. And again, on turn 3, these become even more savage because I get an additional -1 AP on turn 3. There, so the 4 does wound. So they are at Lightning Claws are -2 and only 1 damage each.
So 6s.
Yep. So that is 2. Well, there's one guy's already took a wound, hasn't he? So
yeah.
Kills him, kills him, kills him, kills the next one. Interesting enough, if Lucy did have a full squad, it would have only killed 4 bikes.
Yeah. For the Orks to fight back the Death Dread 3s.
You do get a 6 though.
Do. Nice.
Strength?
+4, so 9.
Yep, so 3s. 3 wounds.
-2.
So 5 up for me.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. I get a 6 up ignore damage because I'm Death Company. So I take 3 wounds. Cool.
Okay, the wrecking ball, because I'm damaged, I got D3 shots and I rolled a 6, so 3. Hitting on 5s. Dakar. No, because I'm damaged, I am strength 5, but +2.
So 3's to wound. That's a wound.
-1.
I save it on a 4.
Nice.
And I believe that is turn.
Yep.
You don't need morale there because your leadership's 16. And that's it. So over to Lucy's turn. Orcs turn 2 movement.
Yep. So what have we done? Right, these shooters, boys with shooters, they've moved forward 5, but didn't go far across the building. He pulled back just to make sure he's covering that like 2 inches or something. 10 boys that were in the truck have jumped out and I've ran them.
Yep.
I was going to shoot and charge, but I take that now anyway.
Because it's worth 2 points.
Exactly. Truck stayed still, then boys shuffle forward. Everything shuffle forward here. I have a little plan to cast the jump on him to go and fix me mark or not. But has shuffled forward in case I fail the jump, he still can now charge. And I've placed all the boys within 9 inches of him for the force field and Overwatch.
Yeah. If you don't do jump.
If I don't, yeah, exactly. And they are within range of PM Boy there. No?
Warbanner.
Warbanner, yeah. Your War Boss, he's run, he can run and charge and still shoot his
Combi rocket.
Combi rocket. I'll be -1 hit because I ran, but 6 is also hit, so there you go. He's going after the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
He's coming for you with his Warlord trait of +1 damage and rerolling hits if he charges.
Yeah.
I'll just remind you, these are +1 strength from the
Scar Boys.
There we go.
Which means you wounded my Marines on 3s, which I don't like. Hitting on 2s, generating more attacks on 6s.
Yep. Right, straight on to shooting. First,
Psychic,
yeah, sorry. So, the jump needs a 7.
Oh, gets it. So he's going over there, which means he can repair him next turn.
Yep.
If he survives.
And is it Warpath?
Warpath.
Warpath.
He is a Warpath.
7 again.
And 11. You would peril because... Oh no, it would only become 12 because there's not 20 boys there. Because you'll... Yeah. Do you peril on a 12 or is it more than 12?
I don't know.
Yeah, you would suffer D3
3.
perils of the warp.
Oh.
That leaves him on what, 1 wound?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not that one, yeah. Well, I got my 2 spells off, I'm fine.
Yep, absolutely. Shooting phase.
Yep, I'm going to start with my war boss and the combi rocket. I'm going to do both. So the purple dice is for the rocket launcher and the bluey pinky is for the shooter.
And this is going?
The ball. Is it
The ball predator.
That's the one. So 6s for everything.
No. Unlucky.
Yep. I don't think I said it earlier, I'm spending my last 2 command points on more Daka on him.
Yep.
Might as well go with him next.
Because this is literally the only chance I think you're going to have now to take the Land Raider out, isn't it?
Yep.
It's Mockonaut time.
It is. Did I say I spent my command points?
Yes.
Right. Assault, Custom Mega Blaster.
Hits.
Because of my relic. Strength 8.
That's a wound.
-3.
5 up. Saved it.
3d3 for the custom Mega Zapper.
7 shots. Hitting on 4s. No mortal wounds, but
2 daggers.
4 hits, 2 daggers. An extra hit, 5 hits. Strength?
8.
2.
-3.
Both go through.
Come on.
What's the damage?
D6.
8. I've lost 7. That takes me to 15 wounds. I've got 1 left.
Rocket launcher. No.
Here we go.
12 attacks to the Twin Big Shooters.
Nice. So your 5s and 6s are doing more Daka, and your 4 hits.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more.
Nice.
8.
3 extra hits because of the 4.
Yeah. Oh, come on. 1. Just 1.
I've got 2 up armor.
Oh.
5s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Oh, please, just 1. No.
Yes!
Well, that didn't work to plan.
No, but I've got 1 wound left.
And he's got a rocket.
Mm-hmm.
He's not suffering the minus because he moved because it's an assault. He didn't run. So, 5s. Yeah.
Oh, it's a hit. You need a 4 to wound.
Oh. Same again from this guy, the leader in there.
Yep.
Changed my mind, I'm splitting attacks.
Yeah.
3 of these are going into the Marines.
Terminators.
The rest are going. I need rid of him.
They're just within range of the front track of that Land Raider, so we're letting her go for it. 6, 5s, but 6s are generating Daka. So 4 plus 1 Daka. 5 hits, needing 6s to wound.
Oh.
1.
Oh, come on, just 1. Oh.
And then 6 shots into the Terminators.
Yeah.
See if you can take 1 or 2 of them out. Wow, 2 Dakas. Just 2 hits. 1 wound. Fine.
Boys over there.
Yep, so there is 14 there with sluggers. Okay, these lads down here and the knob.
That really didn't work plan. The knob with Warbanner is going to shoot at the ball predator.
The bar predator or the impulsor?
The black and red one.
The impulsor.
That's
Okay.
That was cool. I was close. 5s. Daka.
1 hit. 5s to wound.
Oh.
Nope.
Right.
The boys. We measured up. 4 can reach that predator, these 4 here, and the other 12 can reach him.
So the 4.
2 hits with a Daka. 3 hits. 5s to wound. That's a single wound. 3 plus are on dead.
Oh.
And then 12 shots at the impulsor.
Yep. Oh, I'm dropping dice.
4 hits in a Daka. 5 hits. 5's to wound.
One.
Just one again. 3 plus.
Oh.
Can you believe I've got 3 vehicles on 1 wound?
No, I can't.
And I believe that is all of your shooting, Lucy.
Yeah, charges. Chargers.
All the bolts.
Yep.
You ready?
I certainly am.
3 hits. Strength 4, so 4's to wound. And I'm at -1 AP because I'm in tactical doctrine, so I'll kill 2 boys.
Yep.
I presume just the 2 at the back, yeah?
Yep.
So your charge distance, Lucy? Oh, look, she's in. Oh.
I thought he could overwatch, but he's straight not.
No, because I'm already in combat,
Yeah,
so...
my war boss.
4. That gets him in anyway, but you might as well re-roll the 1. There we go. And she's going to get just an inch away from the Battle Predator, because she's already told me off camera, and she's learning 40k here. I'm going to consolidate into your Battle Predator.
Yep.
So can't fire. Yeah, thanks, Lucy.
Oh, you will.
So your boys going first?
Oh, yes.
Right, do you want to go with the knob with the power claw first?
So power claw on +1 attack, +1 to hit. So he gets 4 attacks and strength 10, it's ×2.
Yep.
Here
So
we go.
+1 -1 because of the banner,
Yeah,
essentially.
3s with Daka, no.
Strength?
10.
And toughness 4.
2s?
Yep. I am going to employ a stratagem now, right?
Yeah.
Refusal to die. It's 1 command point. It gives the Death Company a 5 up feel no pain instead of a 6 up.
Okay.
So -3 on them.
Yep.
I save 1. D3 damage for 2. 5 up ignore damage.
Ooh.
You kill 1 Marine. And then we've got the boys. 44 attacks.
Yep. Ready?
Yep. Hitting on 2s because of the war banner.
With 8, got 8 Dakas. Woohoo.
Not bad. 42 hits.
Because I use the Scar Boys.
Scar Boys.
I am strength.
How can you forget that? It's my name.
Oh yeah. Which means I am wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Are you just going to use my dice?
Yeah.
Limits.
I don't know how many it is, but I've got a 3 up followed by a 5 up. Actually, there is another stratagem I could have used here called Transhuman Physiology, which would have allowed me to not be wounded on 1, 2s, and 3s.
Ah.
So yeah, I probably could have kept them alive even longer at this point. But
I don't think I don't think I'll kill them all.
3 up. I don't know. That's not enough wounds to actually kill the lot.
No.
However, I've got 5 up ignore damage.
Oh, you kept that quiet.
I told you I was using refusal to die. So you kill 1, 2, 3 and half. So 1.
Oh no. Seeing if I had some command points, I could have made them fight again.
That's 3 CP though. It's so expensive.
But
yeah.
it'll be worth it.
It will be.
Next up will be
No! I will interrupt. Good madam.
You.
And now, because you didn't use the biggest boss on him, he doesn't have an invulnerable save.
Okay.
So I kind of want to see where he does though. I'm going to fight into your him. So I'll get 4 attacks base plus 1 because I was charged.
Yep.
Hit on 3s. Reroll because of blood talents. They all did hit. Strength 10, toughness 7.
Yep.
Reroll. 3 -2.
So 5 up.
He's dead. Does he explode?
If this model is reduced, yep. No.
Nope.
Here he goes.
The war boss.
Yep.
Yeah!
Brutal and cunning. -1 to hit though, so 3s. We're rolling everything, which didn't need to. Strength 12.
Toughness 7, so still 3s.
-3.
6 up save.
It is D3 plus 1.
Yep.
So 3, 4, 5, 6.
7 damage, because
Oh,
that's
right.
4, that's...
Right, I thought it was just in total.
No. So 7.
Yep.
I've got 6 up ignore damage. I ignore 2. I don't think Dreadnoughts explode, but... There we go, he's gone. And then you'll consolidate into that.
Yes.
Now, realistically, right, I should have attacked him, but I kind of wanted Lucy to see what he does, because you've never had a war boss in combat before, have you?
No.
I
didn't. Did I roll any 6s to hit?
I don't know, but it didn't matter.
Sorry about that.
So, I believe that is
All the units.
Yeah?
So it's just my truck to go first.
Yes.
D3 attacks. Oops. Ooh, 3 again.
Yep.
5s. Oh, will he fall under the banner of the...
Yeah, so only 6s get extra hits.
No.
Oh, +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. The banner might be infantry only.
Let's have a look. I don't hit
No.
Attacks.
Made with clan units. So yeah, the 4 hits.
Take that.
Good shout.
Strength +2, so 5, 7.
Yep. 3 to wound. 1 wound.
-1.
4. I fail it.
2 damage.
2 damage. You kill whole marine because they're 2 wounds. Now I get to fight back.
You do.
Are we ready?
Go on then.
So this sergeant down here has 3 attacks with his Thunderhammer. I only get 1 hit. I wasn't charged this turn, so I just wound you on 3s. It's -3.
Straight damage.
It's 3 damage, so you can ramshackle it. On the roll of a 6, you reduce it to 1. 1 wound remaining. 6 attacks from the normal marines. 2 misses. Strength 4, toughness
6.
5s. 2 wounds, no AP, she needs 2 4-ups to survive.
Ooh.
Wow, okay. Okay, so down here,
Yep.
this single death company will have 3 attacks because I was charged.
Okay.
2 hits. 2 wounds into the boys, no AP. 2 more die.
Yep.
And then I've got 3 attacks with the Thunderhammer, I hit you on 4s. 1 hit, I kill you on 2s. Yeah, because it's strength 8 and -3. So 3 more boys die. Astonishingly, the Baal Predator with 1 attack did a wound on the war boss.
He did.
And that is it. That is turn. So I lost 3 death company. 3 plus 5 is 8. I need to reroll. Yep, that passes because Space Marines simply get to reroll morale. You lost 5 boys and you still have 11 there. So even if you roll a 6, you'd be fine.
Yep.
And that,
You lost 1 there.
their leadership 7 or 8, so the Lord will pass.
Okay.
And that's it. Points. Lucy scores 1, 2, 3, 4. I score 2. Going into battle round 3, I will now switch over to the Assault Doctrine, which means that my Super Doctrine kicks in. Blood Angels get an additional attack on top of Shock Assault when they charge now. Additionally to that, all of my weapons become an additional -1 AP,
Okay.
which is very tasty. However, Lucy, which objective is worth 2 points? Number 5. Is it this one?
Yes.
I've got some work to do to try and clear them out from over there. So let's move into the Blood Angels movement phase. And movement phase for the Blood Angels are done. These guys, the Death Company, the fearless warriors that refuse to run away from a fight, are turning around because they heard something bigger. They're definitely not falling back. They just heard something bigger behind them and they want a piece of it. These guys retreated because it's on 1 wound. I want to kind of shoot it. Captain Erasmus Tycho is out, and he levels his melter gun at the Morkanaut. And he wants a piece of it. No psychic phase for me, of course. The Bar Predator has retreated. This Impulsor is going to try and deal with the War Boss. This Impulsor will hopefully try and take out some boys along with the Scouts. Worst case, we've got a load of Stormbolters that can go into these. So, Captain Tycho levels his gun at the Morkanaut. Does he take him out? He hits on 2s. He hits! He wounds on 4s. He wounds!
I'm guessing it's ridiculous spend.
It's a melter gun, it's -4. You're on your 5 up invulnerable.
Come on. Hang on, does I get double it because there's 2?
No, you don't get to double it.
Yes!
No! He commands the Marines next to him. Lower your melter gun, brother! Take down that hulking beast!
Nah.
And the bolt guns are going into them. Melter gun. He hits. This loyal Marine, veteran of the chapter, fails to wound.
He killed 2 boys.
Yep, the bolters from the sergeant and the Marines next to Tycho inspired slew 2 of the horrible greenskins. However, Captain Tycho comes on the comms, and the pilot, or the driver rather, of the Land Raider gets a message to level the las cannons, the grav cannon, and the multi-melter, all at the hulking beast right in front of it. So believe it or not, I'm hitting on 5s because my ballistic skill is damaged. However, I'm within 6 inches of the Rhino, so I get +1 to hit. So I'm hitting you on 4s. 2 hits with the las cannons. Las cannons strength 9. 3s to wound the Morkanaut. 2 wounds and it's -3. So you're only 5 up invulnerable.
How many was it? 2?
2. 1 goes through. It is D6 damage.
Oh. Huh?
And I've already spent my command point, I think, haven't I?
Let's say yes.
I've still got the melter gun to go.
Oh.
It misses, and then I've got 4 shots with the grav cannon to go. The 3 will miss. 5s. 2 on you invulnerable.
No.
It's -2 or 3, so it would have gone through. It's D3 damage each.
Yikes.
So
You only needed 1.
I just killed him. Doesn't explode.
Up next.
The Impulsor is going for the War Boss. Stormbolt of fire. Hitting on 3s. Wounding you. What toughness is he? 5?
Yes.
So 5s to wound with the Stormbolters. No wounds. Heavy stubber. 4s to hit because I moved. 2 hits. 5s. 1 wound.
Any AP?
Nope.
4+. He's
She
fine.
saves it, but then I've got a crack missile. It hits. It fails to wound. Oh no. The black Impulsor, the Death Company Impulsor, into the boys.
Yep.
Down here. So Stormbolt is hitting on 5s. Wounding you on 4s. That is 2 wounds, Lucy. No rend. AP.
Takes
1 more dice.
1.
Heavy stubber hitting on 6s. Nothing.
Scouts.
Bolt guns of fire. Hitting on 3s. 4s. 2 more wounds on your boys.
No AP?
Nope. 2 more are slain.
Yep.
We're running out of shots here. The Rhino, 2 plasma gun shots into them. I am not overcharging. I can reroll the 1 because of the Land Raider. 3s. 1 is dead because it's -3.
Okay.
Batreps, Terminators.
Yep, I'm doing both parts of the rockets, so the purple will be for the launcher, the rest are the shooters.
Yep. 2.
Do I get that?
You do. 3 hits. 4s to wound me. 1 wound. Fine. And these guys, angry, charging into the Orc boys, much like Wolverine with their claws.
Yes. Double 1.
That becomes a 10 because Blood Angels.
Yep.
I then have these guys charging your boys. 5 sluggers into the scouts.
Dum. Daka.
1 hit. 1 wound.
-3. Yay!
You kill a scout, not the sergeant, no, he's definitely dead. And I make it with a 7-inch charge.
Okay.
Scout time. Scouts are savage, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get this right. So the sergeant has 2 attacks base, +1 for a chainsword, +1 for shock assault, +1 for silent echoes.
So basically, me boys are going.
From 3 piddly scouts. There is one with a combat knife in there, so he's got an extra attack. The other guy hasn't. So I'm hitting you on 3s. I'm strength 4, so I would wound you on 4s. Blood Angels, I wound you on 3s. Because it's turn 3, I've got -1 AP on all of me combat weapons. Oh! Still, that's 5. -1.
Straight damage.
1 damage each.
Yeah.
So that kills 4 boys and puts a wound on your knob. Because I presume that's the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
So he'll get the pile in and fight. However, these guys, the Terminators.
Ooh.
What?
Will their reach come into effect since half of them's up here?
No, because I'm fighting the whole squad and it's not like
yes,
Sigmar.
That's it. Right.
So, Terminators have 2 attacks base.
Yep.
+1 for 2 lightning claws. +1 for charging. +1 for silent echoes. That's 5 attacks per Terminator. And do you want to know what the best thing is, right? I haven't even buffed these with Unleashed Rage. I haven't got Sanguinor nearby. They're just going to be savage. And
so you're just collecting all these dices.
Yeah, so they've got 5 attacks each because of dual lightning claws, and shock assault, and silent echoes. Yeah. I think your orcs are going bye-bye, Lucy.
Yeah.
And the lightning claws are -2 normally, they become -3 now.
And there's consolidate.
Yeah, everything can consolidate. So I'm not re-rolling any 1s or 2s. So I'm wounding you on 4s, re-rolling to 3s because re-rolls before modifiers. Wow! 3 wounds.
Minus?
Well, they're -3.
So just how much damage?
Well, lightning claws get the re-roll to wound.
Okay.
And they're just 1 damage each.
Still lots.
And now I'm on 3s because of my +1. So 3, 6, 9, and then your knob.
Yeah.
So that's the squad.
Oh well. You did good, boys. Hang on, can you only consolidate
To the nearest enemy unit.
So could you bring them closer to him?
Yes.
So that gets you the objective.
No, because it still won't be within 3.
Ha 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 ha. Well, 1 guy left.
Yep.
-1, so 4s.
You do get a 6
I
though.
do. Strength 10.
Toughness 4.
Yay!
-3.
Yep.
Kills 1 guy.
Ha.
And then he runs away. Wow.
Yeah.
That didn't go... I expected to shoot a lot more over here. Like, I expected more of them to be dead, and I expected that to be dead. Had I not been slightly confident, I would have left them in combat, because now that would have been dead. More of these would have been dead.
Yeah.
These lost 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you roll a 6, 1 more will run.
Oh.
This one?
Yeah.
There we go. So, Orks, turn 3. Orks, turn 3 movement.
Yep, things have shuffled. The Big Necks come down to claim the objective. He's come round here. I'm going to charge. He's got 1 wound left, and what I'm going to try and hopefully blow him up and take a model out with us.
Yep. Plus, if you swarm round here, depending on how many of them guys you kill, you could hit our objective.
Exactly. Warboss has just shuffled up a bit. I'm going to try and shoot the... Oh,
Ball Predator.
That's the one.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep, that's it.
So cyclic.
Yep.
Warpath.
Yep.
Oh.
5 goes off on a... no, you need a 7, so you only got a 6 there. And...
Smite at the Death Company.
Yep. Yep, that goes off. D3.
Yay.
3. 6 ups. Oh, you leave... That guy left on 1 wound.
The shooting phase. Right. He's rocket.
Yep. Land Raider?
Yeah. 1 shot. 20.
Yep.
Ballistics go for. Oh. Oh.
Are we going with the War Boss into the Battle Predator?
We are. Please. Can I do 3? The 3 again?
Yep, but you'll be hitting on 6s. Because it's a combi weapon.
How many weapon wounds has he got?
1.
Right. I want to do them both.
You've got a better chance with 3 dice, I think.
Yep. Yay! Oh,
That's the strength 4 one though, but you do get Daka. So you need 5s to wound now.
Yay!
3
it's
plus.
a 6, it's a -10.
I'm alive. So
Right.
that leaves, you've got your Knob with Warbanner.
Yep, that's what I'm going with next.
Is he going to try and shoot the Battle Predator? Because...
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Knob with Warbanner, Lou.
Yep.
At the Battle Predator.
Yep, I want rid of it, I don't like it.
1 Daka. Oh, just the 1 hit 5s again.
Yay!
She does it. 3 plus.
No!
I'm going to explode now.
Yes! Oh, I
Which
did
means
something.
Lucy will claim that objective.
Oh, you have no idea how high I
So,
am.
she's still got these. And the truck. And she can technically throw a stick bomb.
Oh, I can.
She could get rid of the Death Company Intercessor. And then there's plenty of cannon fodder over here as well.
Right. 3 shots from the truck.
Yep. There's 2 single scouts with a 4-up save, or he's got 1 wound with a 3-up 6-up.
Scouts.
Scouts? Okay. There we go. Right, let's work out where these guys are going to shoot and come back.
1 stick bomb at that 1 lone Death Company.
Yep.
The rest at the...
Intercessors there.
D6 shots with a stick bomb. Ooh.
Not bad. And remember, you do get Daka with this as well.
Yep.
5. 2 Dakas. Wow, 4 hits. 5s to wound though.
Come on.
1. 3 plus.
Oh.
He's fine.
Right, the rest of them.
Yep,
the
8
intercessors.
sluggers at the intercessors.
So that's 2 Dakas, and that's
it.
it.
3 hits total. 4s to wound.
Oh yeah, because there's strength there. Oh, it's the gun strength, yeah. Ignore me, please.
2 wounds.
Yep.
Fine.
That.
Charge phase.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Oh no, I've done it. Charges.
Yep.
Truck's going in.
Who to?
The...
You're going to have to probably declare both.
Yeah, no, the intercessors.
Okay.
No, the little...
The scouts?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know this is suicide, but I'm blown up.
No hits.
So he's in. Oh. The boys.
Into the intercessors.
Yeah.
Do you want to declare them as well? Because I can't overwatch,
Mm-hmm.
but you can attack them if you get far enough in.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 intercessors. 6s. 1. 4s. That's 1 dead.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got -1 AP.
Yep. Charge there.
10.
Ooh.
Wow. They can get round there.
I did a charge with my nub with Warbanner. He got a 9, so he's piled in as well.
Yep. She made the decision not to charge with him because she wants to guarantee herself the objective.
I really, really want to, but he isn't massively protected. He's crap save and everything, so... And that's got quite a lot of shots.
Yep. So who are you going with first here?
The boys.
The boys. Right, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 lads with 3 attacks apiece. Okay, 7 choppy lads.
Yep. 2s because of the banner. Look, 6s.
Oh.
Just 2 fields. 1, 2, 3 Decker. Oh.
Yep. Cool. And these lads are strength 5, aren't they? Because they're Scar Boys.
Yep.
Which means you're wounding me on 3s. So
Come on.
3 up armor.
Come on.
1 dies.
One's lost one.
2 dies.
Yay! I killed 2.
But you've still got your knob with Power Claw to go as well.
Yes, I will. The knob with Power Claw, +1, -1 for the Power Claw, +1 for the banner, so 3s.
Oh!
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you interrupting?
I feel like I kind of got to at this point. I will interrupt with my intercessors and go against your knob with Warbanner before he gets to swing. So, the Intercessor Sergeant has 3 attacks. Actually, you know what? How many wounds does the knob with Warbanner have? Because I might split attacks. 4, and I've only got to get 2 attacks through. Let's put 4 attacks into him, and I'm going to put 1 into the boys. And then the normal guy will fight into the boys. So I have 3 attacks for being a sergeant, +1 for shock assault because I was charged, and +1 because I'm Blood Angels and charged on turn 3.
I thought that was a different attack.
No, it's the same as just going to the boys instead.
Alright.
I get 2 hits. 2s. I am going to CP that. Oh no!
So, okay.
-3 goes straight through your armor and it's 3 damage, leaves him on 1 wound.
Yep.
That's why I try to CP that.
Wow.
But then I've got the Intercessor, 4 attacks against your Orks, 2 hits, 3s because of +1. That's 2 at -1. So I've just killed 2 boys.
Yep. Right, I'll come back with. I might as well do the knob.
So I think he's got 3 attacks base.
Warbanner. Is that what I attack with that?
Oh! +2 strength and 2 damage on the Warbanner would make him strength 7.
So does it, and I'm guessing his banner affects himself.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 2s.
Nice. 3s to wound. 3 wounds, and each one is 2 damage.
It is.
No! He kills the squad! What a hero!
Woohoo!
What? Do you want a Space Marine helmet to go on top of his banner now?
I'll have to. It has to be done.
Okay.
Chop time.
Wow!
That's gotta be.
After the Sergeant whiffed, even with the command point, that was savage.
Yeah. So the truck's only got 1 wound left, so he gets 1 attack.
But he does get +1 to hit.
4s. Still fail.
Misses. So my scouts now get to fight back because there's no other combats. So the Sergeant has 2 attacks.
Yeah.
He has 1 for a chainsword, 1 because he was charged, and 2 because he was charged.
Is this all going into
The truck.
right?
A law? No.
I knew that was.
He will go into the Warbanner, and then the other guy has 1 attack, +1 for a combat knife, +2 because was charged in Blood Angels. So 5 into the Noble Warbanner. Strength 4. Is he toughness 4, the Noble Warbanner, or is he toughness 5?
5. Toughness 4, sorry.
So that is 2 at -1.
5 up.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's still the hero of the game for that.
And then the other guy, 1 hit. 1 wound at -1 on that. Oh no!
Oh, I wish I could auto blow up.
You can. No, I think Orks don't have that stratagem.
I'm not saying it.
No.
Just about points left.
However, how many scouts did I lose that turn? 1. I'll auto pass morale. You lost 4 boys. You are leadership 6, but I think the knob is leadership 7 standard. Yeah, so you lost 4.
Wait, no. Yep, the knob's 7, so 3 or less.
5, so 2 more run.
Yikes.
However, Lucy still has 4 troop models there. Yep. I have 2 troop models.
I score.
You do. That is the end of the battle round. So which one was that? One was worth 2 as well, wasn't it?
It was number 5.
It was this one.
Yeah.
So 2, 3, 4, 5 points to Lucy, 1 point to me.
Turn 4.
Yep.
We rolled off camera for objective. Number 4 is active, where my wee boy, it's been holding. And he's getting some company. I says, you best not shoot me, my character. He's like, well, why not? I was like,
no, I'm not going to shoot him. I know exactly what I'm doing here.
So movement.
Tycho wants a piece of the big mech.
Bring it.
And the Terminators are staring him down as well.
Other movement. These guys jumped up there.
Yep.
And
the scouts retreated tactically onto the objective.
They ran away.
No, they tactically secured the objective.
They ran away.
They saw their brothers charging over the firebase with their bolt guns, firing away into these guys.
Oh, is that what you hopes to kill me off?
They are getting killed off.
Uh-huh.
They are getting killed off. Are we ready?
And these 2 are trying to bully my warlord.
Yep.
Not gonna happen.
So, this guy, as he sights the weird knob shaman, turns round, fires his bolter over his shoulder, slaying 3 of these orcs. 3s. 4s. That's 1 wound, no AP. The Marines, running over the top of the firebase, level their bolt guns and rapid fire into some orcs. The sergeant chucking his bolt pistol in there for good measure, whilst the Melter Marine looks to his left and sees a smoking wreckage of a truck ready to blow him up. The bolt guns. 4s. Yes, brothers! 4 wounds, no AP.
On the boys.
On the boys. That leaves your knob on 1 wound. And then the melter gun. He hits. He wounds. You've got no armor save, my friend. And because I'm within 6 inches, it's 2d6. Pick the highest. That's 4. You can reduce it to 1, but it makes no difference. Do you explode though?
Hang on, I thought that was on the boys.
No, the melter gun was at him. The bolt guns were at the boys.
They were brave. The knob will get revenge. Okay.
There he is.
Yep.
He's hiding.
Yeah, right.
So the red impulsor at the back. 8 Stormbolter shots. Hitting on 3s. His toughness 5, so wounding him on 5s. That is 2 wounds, Lucy.
2 4 up. You can do it. You can do it. Told ya.
Okay. Heavy stubber. 4s to hit.
Ooh.
Crack missile. Hits. Strength 8. 3s to wound. That's a wound. I think it was -2, -3.
I'd laugh if it was none.
No, it's got good AP. 2.
6. Oh.
D6 damage. Yes!
Oh no.
Yes!
Never mind.
Which means this guy's going to shoot into that lonely knob.
Yeah.
5s with the Stormbolters. 4s. 3 saves.
Any AP?
Nope.
Yep. 1 save.
Ah! Now, are you ready?
Down here.
Captain Tycho. And levels his melter gun at the big mech.
Is this the illegal one?
What?
The character that shouldn't actually is actually dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Before he died, as all crazy men do, they get inducted into the Death Company.
Oh, is that real?
Yeah.
So why didn't you just use him?
Because the rules for the normal ones are a bit better.
Okay.
They've actually got 2 entries in the Codex.
Right.
Which is why I've got 2 models. Plus that one's metal, the other one's fine cast, and fine cast is crap. So, Melter gun.
Yep.
2s. I hit. What toughness is your big mech?
4.
2s to wound. That's a wound. It's -4. So you've got your 5 up invulnerable from your force field.
There you go.
Now, I'm not within 6 inches, look at you.
Yeah.
So it's just 1d6 damage.
Okay. Oh.
I have 1 command point, Lucy.
Ah.
That kills him.
Yep.
Yeah. And for anybody that loves Orks, that's the old Gazgul model that we converted into a big mech. Right, so I've actually, now that we've bought Mega Knobs, Lucy, I've actually got the proper force field bit to go on the top.
Good. Down to 1 charge. And unfortunately, I have no Overwatch. Unless he wants
The
to walk out
incredibly angry Death Company Marine, because you slew all of his brothers and he envisioned you as Horus. He sees the talon of Horus on his hand. He knows that you slayed our father, and he will kill you. With a 6-inch charge, he has 2 attacks base, +1 for shock assault, +1 for black rage, +1 for silent echoes.
Okay.
Thunderhammers, 4s. I will. Oh! I wound you on 2s. And it's -4. This.
Yep.
There you go. Game,
set, and match.
Well, technically, when I charged, I would have charged on the back. Actually, I was just.
I shouldn't let you do that.
So I actually score
2 points.
2.
Oh.
I score 6 points there.
You do.
So that puts me at 12, 13 to your 11.
I will get revenge.
I didn't even shoot with him. I forgot about that.
I will get revenge.
That was, you know what? That was a really cool game. I actually genuinely enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun.
For me, man of the match is definitely these Terminators.
No. Where have you put him?
The Shaman, him.
Yeah.
Is that your man of the match for killing them intercessors?
Of course. I liked the Goth, but I didn't see as much combat that
to benefit from it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when you had all the boys fighting against the Death Company, that was your best bet to do it. Mm-hmm. I think if you're running Goth, you definitely need like 90 boys.
Definitely.
You need Gazgul in there to get them an extra attack and reroll 1s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well...
do you know what? I had fun. The Bile Predator with the Flamers didn't even get to fire. Wherever. The Impulsors are cool. They're a nice little distraction thing, and especially... You know, I think they're 103 points each. Mm-hmm. They're a nice little distraction to keep your intercessors alive, especially for that first turn or 2. The Land Raider Excelsior, I think, did pretty good. The fact it can hit on 2s with the Rhino nearby, and the fact it acts as a captain, giving the reroll 1s to hit, is pretty cool. The Tartarus Terminators, wow. Like... 5 attacks apiece on the charge on turn 3.
Ridiculous, yeah.
And obviously you get a captain nearby. You re-roll and hit rolls of a 1.
Yep.
And on turn 3, the -3 AP with the claws. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, I made it turn 4, which I'm proud of.
Was that turn 4?
It was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the smaller point games that let us brought a couple of cool things. You don't get to see much action with your Death Dread. He came out and made an incredible charge.
Yes, that was the charge of the week.
Did you like the battle wagon with the Death Roller?
I did, yes. Yes, definitely.
And the truck was okay.
Yeah.
It was a distraction.
Yep.
Right, thanks very much for watching, folks, and we'll see you again very soon.